The stream is live. Yeah.
I'm glad it lets us know.
Yeah. Yes. It's always good. All right. Let me try to share it to Facebook too. So since I forgot to earlier.
Somebody's here.
Oh, hello. It could be me on my other account.
Okay.
But hopefully this will come on.
Fun.
We are live. Nope. Okay. We are live.
Oh, there is a delay. How weird.
Yes, it's terrible. Okay. Can you just post?
It said it wasn't recording. I have to upgrade my.
Yeah, that's okay. Because it still should record in YouTube.
Oh, okay.
It'll do it on YouTube. It just doesn't record on StreamYard. So and we should be able to do this in a couple different places. I think too, without being paid, like a paid thing.
Oh, wow.
I think
I could link it to the TikTok one.
Yes, I believe. Well, I would assume. I know Instagram used to and Facebook it used to, so I would assume they've upgraded it to TikTok.
Trisha's here. Trisha's here. Hello.
Yay! All right. Why isn't it let me share it? I don't understand. Oh, come on. So, hi. Hello. I'm just trying to figure out how to share it. Darn it. It's not letting me.
I love your profile picture. It's the witch with the apple. I love it. It's my favorite.
I should have let you use the other one. All right. Why can't I? All right. I'm just gonna. No, I'm not. All right. I'm done. We'll just do it. And then I will figure it out later. I finally got my computer kind of working, but all right. Now I can't see chat either. Did I get out of YouTube?
Good. We're good. I made it through work. That was my biggest hurdle today. I don't know why. I was so nervous. I was like shaking. When I walked out to get my lemon balm for my water, I'm like, I need all of the lemon balm. And I didn't have any tincture made. So, and I couldn't take my meds before work. So I was like screwed. But I made myself go and it wound up fine. Yeah. I put all my confidence in a little stone and I put it in my pocket.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Usually the anticipation is way worse.
Way worse.
But it's hard to remember that when you're in it.
Bob's on my account. Wait a minute. How are you on my account? I'm on my account.
No, you must be. Oh, yeah, you're on your account.
Weird. Anyway.
It's okay. No, because if you sign into the YouTube part, like I'm signed into YouTube on here, but I'm,
Oh, I see. Okay.
We're good. All right. So this one. Now my computer is. My computer is frozen. But you know what? I just have it up for chat so I could see chat because for some reason I can't see the chat. Which I did before.
Lee's here. Trisha's here. Bob's here.
Come on, let me see the chat, please.
Can I vape on camera? Is that allowed or no?
Can you what?
Can you vape?
I think so because you're just vaping regular vape stuff. So
yeah, it's bad for you and don't do it.
That's right.
Yeah, that's my disclaimer.
Yeah.
Actually, my son's gonna try to quit. I might try to quit. Shh, don't tell Bob. Shh.
Don't tell him. No. I think he might know now.
told Duncan, I was like, if you tell Dad I was thinking about quitting, I'm gonna kill you.
Hi, Lee. All right, so we wanted to come on and do a meditation live stream to talk about meditation. It's something that I really miss in my practice, and I really want to restart it in my practice, because I know when I'm doing it and doing it regularly, it so helps.
That, I think that's the only thing that helps me. Yeah.
And there's a million different forms of meditation, so it's for everyone, whether you think it's for you or not. It is for everyone, because you can do it walking, you can do it. A lot of people think that it is just like the sitting in a dark room with your legs crossed in the Om position and all that, but that works for some people. It does not work for everyone. So
I have to be doing something. I have to be crafting or walking or something to let my brain quiet enough to get whatever out of it,
It's, for me, it depends on how long I've been back into it. Like, I definitely need a guided meditation for a little while, until I get back into the practice of it. And it has to be something that I have to like the voice that is saying it. I have to connect with the person that's saying it. Sometimes I've gotten onto meditations that I'm like, the person annoys me or their voice annoys me or something. I'm like, nope, this is not going to work.
Right.
So I wanted to start by saying, though, because this, to me, the biggest thing about meditation to me is making the time to do it. And I can have every great intention in the world, but I have to actually set aside time. And some people, they have to set aside the exact same time all the time. I cannot be that strict, because I am who I am. I'm a very fluid, fly by the seat of my pants person. So as long as sometimes it's 11 o'clock at night and I'm ready for bed, and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't do my meditation, but as long as I do it daily, then I'm okay.
Yep.
But some people have to do it. You always fall asleep.
If I wait too late, then I'm too tired.
And that's okay too, though. There's something to be said about that. Did you go away? Oh. Deb, she kicked herself out. I hope she can come back in. Shit, I can't get her back in, because she's hosting. Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
I lost my internet or something. I don't know.
Oh, I'm like, oh no, you're hosting. I don't think I can get you back in. We'll figure this out, I swear.
That'll be enough. Oh, Breeze Line, come on, dude. Do your job. Please. I know.
Okay, so I wanted to start. There was a 2009 study that they did a study to find out how long it takes to form a habit. And for me, this is the key, is to do it regularly. If I do it regularly long enough to form the habit, then you begin to feel like, okay, if you don't do it, you're like, oh my gosh, you're trying to make more time for it, because it makes you feel better. It makes you go about your day better, so all of a sudden, if I get into the habit, I'll be doing it all the time. Like, I'll take an hour and actually do a really long one and stuff. But it found that habits develop in a range from 18 days is like the shortest that someone could create the habit, to 254. Some people, it takes 254 days.
Oh.
Average, though, is about 66 days.
Wow.
So on the average, if you can do something for 66 days, you should be in the habit. It should be a regular occurrence. You should miss it if you're not doing it. It should be less of a hardship to be like, oh, I gotta get up and do that.
Yeah.
66 days. So for me, what I do is set the same time aside every night before bed. Absolutely. I do that too. Although if I'm really tired, though, like Deb, I may fall asleep too, which is okay sometimes, because you can do really good sleep meditations too. But I want to, for me, I want a really good awake meditation. And usually if I can, it's better to start it earlier in the day so that it sets my day off right.
Yeah.
66 days. So for me, I intend to put on my calendar in my phone 66 days of an alarm because
Oh, that's a
I
good idea.
need that reminder.
Yeah.
My squirrel brain gets busy and then I'm like, oh my God, I totally forgot. I have to have that reminder for 66 days. If I put it on my calendar to remind me every certain whatever time I set, then after that, I expect it to be a habit, or at least something that I look forward to enough that I'm definitely going to be doing it.
Yep. Yep.
I think
and once you start seeing the benefits, it like snowballs, and you want to do it. You make time, and
Yes. I remember like the best I did it for a year straight once, and like hardly missed a day ever. And it really was like I looked forward to it. Before I did anything, I did it in the morning. Before I did anything, I was in a place where I could go outside or the seasons were good here, and set myself up, and I kind of made a place for it.
Yeah.
And I found myself wanting more time, like creating more time to do it because it made me feel so much better that I wanted to continue it.
Yeah.
So that's important, is to really, keep at it somehow. If you have to create an alarm, do that.
Yep. I'm taking notes for all the good ideas.
Yes. I will tell you too now, benefits wise, it's everything. It starts out your day so much better. I know I have, because of who I am and because of who my father is. I have a tendency to go negative about things. And that, if I can do a meditation first, that helps me to not go straight into that.
Yeah.
Like it centers my day. I'm like, okay, I don't have to do that right away. I can let stuff go, not, the little things.
I don't have it down here. I do a little prayer ceremony thing in the morning when it's nice out. I don't do it every day, but I wrote it years ago, and it's like that meditation. It kind of sets you, it grounds you, and just makes it easier to be the person you want to be that day. If that makes sense, I'll post it in the group. Hopefully, everybody's in the group
Yes.
Helps me. I've used it for years.
That is a really good idea, to set yourself up before you do it. This is my intention for this. Definitely. Okay, let me talk about forms of meditation, just so we know it's not always, although it can be that, grounded, shut your eyes, hands in a position, all that kind of stuff. That is not, what all meditation is. And a lot of people cannot do that. I have taught meditation to a lot of people that couldn't visualize. I had a woman who was like, I just don't like, I used to teach the visualization of the apple. So can you see the apple in front of you? Can you feel it? Can you taste it? If you take a bite, what does it taste like? Is it the juice sprays out of it? All that stuff. She could not. Meditation was, visualization was not her thing.
Oh, yeah.
So we had to go a whole different route of how to do that. And it was good though, because it taught me, about other forms of meditation that were, better for her.
Right.
So guided meditations for me, like I said, guided, I need to be guided on where to go. I like the ones that take you on top of a mountain or, through the woods or.
I love the caves.
The caves. Yes. Through the door. I did a Nematon meditation. If you guys don't know what that is, I did that on my channel and at Witchypalooza, where it's a safe place that you start most of your meditations. If you're going to do a guided meditation yourself, it's a place to start, where you're safe, where it's comfortable for you, where there's nothing that can get in spiritually that is bad, that is malevolent, that is looking for, anything from you at all. It's a safe place to bring your spirit so that you don't have to worry about what happens while you're there. I did find the book that I got it from. I got it from this book, which is called Clan of the Goddess.
Nice.
Clan of the Goddess. It is Celtic Wisdom and Ritual for Women, and it's by Cece Brondwin.
Nice.
And that is, I got that meditation and I just kind of tweaked it some from that book. It's really a good meditation. We can post the meditation that I tweaked in the group too under the files. And I don't know, for probably 2 years now, I've said I was going to re-record it and put it up on my channel. So I'll try to do that though, because it really is a good one. It needs to be tweaked a little bit.
Yeah.
Because there's physical stuff like rosemary and a bay leaf in your shoe and that kind of stuff. But
yeah, I remember the meditation from Witchy-Palooza.
Yes, that's the one. And I just tweaked it, for what I thought it needed for that.
Nice.
Hi, Lori. So that is a good way to start if you're worried. Some people are worried about letting their spirit travel. A lot of people can astral travel. Some people don't understand how to astral travel, and that's okay. You may find yourself meditating. That's one of the things that happens if you go into a deep meditation practice, is that you start to deepen your meditations and have experiences that, you may not understand at first, and that's okay. And if anything scares you, you don't have to continue. Don't feel like you have no control over it, because you do. No matter what, you have control over it.
I heard that there's always a tether anyway. You're always tethered, so you're not going to get lost.
Correct. Yes. Hi.
Kulala. Kulala.
Yeah. Okay, so guided meditations. Guided meditations to me are the probably the most well-known ones. Mindfulness practice. Now, there's I'll try not to go too. I was telling Deb, I'm a talker, so I end up going way too in depth on everything. But there's a Buddhist monk that I have followed for a long time named Thich Nhat Hanh.
Oh yes.
And he is very much into mindfulness practice, which is meditation while doing anything. So it's walking meditation, it's doing the dishes meditation, it's crafting meditation. It is doing things like your mundane day-to-day tasks in a purposeful way so that it becomes a meditation.
Yeah.
He is great.
Bad energy down with the dishwater type of thing.
Yes. Everything at some point, everything that you do can become that spiritual practice. And I'm a book person, so sorry, I keep going this book and this book.
No,
there's a book that I got while I was in Portland, Oregon, called As Above, So Below. This book is about spiritual renewal in your daily activity stuff. And this book talks, it's by Ronald S. Miller. And this book talks about Jesus and Christianity, but it is not a Christian-based book, but it incorporates all of that into it. And it is about, if you know what As Above, So Below is, it's about, pulling those practices from your spiritual realm into your daily life and allowing your daily life to become the spiritual practices that can renew you daily and everything. It's how do I want to say this? Really easy to talk about. It's a lot harder in practice.
Right. Yes.
I've been, practicing for a long time now, and I don't get it a lot. There's, 80% of the time that I'm forgotten all about it. So don't don't beat yourself up. That's one of the things I want to say about meditation in general, is that the worst thing you can do is beat yourself up about it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it right. I'm not feeling it, because that creates the thing in your brain that your ego brain will start to say, oh, you can't do this, so don't even bother. Just, you might as well stop now. There's
Yeah.
nothing you can do.
I know. I'm trying to shut that negative Nancy off. Yeah.
Me too. And it is
Yeah.
not easy.
No. I think
It is
we're
not
wired
easy.
that way, like species wise, to observe the negative first, and then it's like you
Yes,
remember the bad stuff first and stuff.
definitely. And I think as women too, we specifically, and I'm not saying this doesn't ever happen to men, but I think in society we have been wired to, sit down and be quiet, not speak up, not
Yeah.
put ourselves forward as a confident, we know what we're doing type of stuff. So we have a tendency to, put ourselves in the background more. When we go through our mother phase. What's that?
I'm comfortable in the back.
I know.
Like
and we as women, that we're taught to be comfortable in the back, though. Yeah. That is definitely a teaching. That is not something that comes from, within. That is a teaching that society kind of puts on us, and we take it up, which sometimes it's okay. I'm not saying that's never okay, because I'm a hermit. My life path card is hermit. Believe me, I know. But at the same time, we are taught from a young age not to put ourselves out there, not to, women who do that are, a bitch, and they're not the same. It's not quite the same, right?
Right. Are you too? Yeah. Oh my gosh.
You too. Yep. And that's, and again, that's okay.
Person. I never have been. I don't, even as an EMT, I just followed everybody else in.
And I know, it's funny. I try to tell people too. I know when I'm on my channel and stuff, I seem a lot more confident than I am, at home without anybody there. It is, for one thing, it is a,
oh no, solar plexus.
Thanks you. No. Yep. I'm like the yellow one. Solar plexus chakra is what gives us our worthiness. We feel worthy enough to stand up and demand what it is we need, and take what is ours, what we need for ourselves, and say, set our boundaries and all that kind of stuff. So as women, as humans, we all need to work on our chakras so that we feel more comfortable standing up and saying, this is what I need.
Right.
Definitely.
Yeah. Do you do chakra meditations a lot? Do you balance your chakras a lot?
It's funny. I think I've gotten to the point where I don't want to say this wrong. It's not that I don't need to balance my chakras. I think I know what chakras are out of balance, and I instinctly do something if I want to be right, which has to happen. First, I have to recognize that, okay, something's out of whack and I need to be right. But I instinctively will go, okay, I need to go out. My root chakra, and then it's not me saying my root chakra is fucked up or screwed up. It's me just, saying, okay, I need to go out and take my shoes off and be in the grass. So I do balance my chakras, but I don't think about it as much anymore.
Oh, okay.
And a lot, I think sometimes it's like the auto mechanic whose car is always screwed up. I'm much better at looking at someone else and saying, oh, you know what, your crown chakra's off, you need to, but I don't focus. I turn that around and focus on me as much as I should.
Yep.
For sure.
Same. Yeah, it's
For sure.
easier to tell somebody else. And I think a lot of us know what we need to do. It's just making ourselves do it, you know?
Yes, 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 for sure. Yeah. Because, and really that's when you're spiritually connected, whether you're a Reiki person or a healer at all, usually spirit will give you some kind of hint of what we need anyways. But you have to like actually make that connection and go, okay, I'm open to listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's a very purposeful thing, and we have to remind ourselves to do that, which again comes with the mindfulness practice, the meditation practice. When we are connecting, that's our point to go, okay, I'm connected. What is it that I need?
Yeah. Yep.
And that will help automatically for us to do that, for sure. Okay, so mindfulness practice. Breath work. Just doing breath work is a meditation in itself. And so what does that mean? There's lots of different forms of breath work, and they are used for different things. I will say at this point, I know we're going to go through apps and stuff. I have used forever and ever my Insight Timer app. I love that app. I've been on that app for over 10 years probably now. I've never paid for it. It's a free app. I mean, there is a paid version, which I'm sure I would get a lot out of, but I'm broke usually, and I never think when I have money, oh, I should do this.
Right. No, I'm always like buy a new tarot deck or a crafting thing.
Yes, exactly. Yes, just that. But it's a great app because it kind of incorporates all of these things. It has breath work stuff. So if you just type in the search bar, breath meditations, it has breath meditations in there. It has guided meditations. It has all of these that we're going through. It has manifestations and affirmations. It has soundscapes, which are really just music that goes through a meditation in the music. So it will start off slowly, whatever it's for. Like let's say a soundscape for anger, relieving anger. It will go through something that brings you to the crescendo of anger and then helps you release that.
Yep.
It's really, really it has just a timer. So if you just want something to remind you after it's been 15 minutes, it has a bell timer or a buzz timer or whatever. I really, really like that app. I will say because I've been on it for 10 years, I have not really looked into most of the other apps for meditation. So there could be better ones out there now. I just know I've been on that one so long.
I made a list. There's a bunch of them now. I'll put them. I wonder if I can link them in the chat. Do you know if I can do that?
Mm-hmm.
In a second. If I hang up on you, I'll call right back. Did it work? Oh, crud.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, there's a delay. I don't see it.
Hang on. I probably have too many, but we'll give it a shot.
And if not, we can always do it in the group too, or in the down bar. Also, we can do it in the down bar after it posts too.
Oh darn!
There's one. There's the first guy.
Anyway,
there's the second one.
Mindful movements or moments or something like that. Mindful movement, great meditation, calm is another one. New Horizon Holistic Center has a YouTube channel that's really good. Headspace, and I need that one. And then Healing Vibrations. So
cool. And I've heard of a couple of them. Headspace, I think I tried at one point. But I think that one, I get frustrated when you need to pay for like the good parts of it.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, there needs to be not a paywall for everything.
Yeah. I know. I think that's why that Insight Timer app, and it's INSIGHT, Insight Timer. for me, it's the free part. You can go everywhere. It just has extra, like there's always extra, there's classes and stuff. Sometimes if, for the paywall part,
Yeah.
there's, they have a lot. So I do think sometimes, oh yeah, I should pay for it and see how that part of it is. But
Yeah.
I never think of it.
All those little charges though add up so much.
Yes,
Like I got
they
CapCut
do.
for TikTok, but I got Power Director for YouTube, and like all those $20 things.
Yes, yes. I know.
Off.
And then half the time stuff's coming out and I'm like, shit, what the hell is that again? So manifestations, affirmations, music and soundscapes. There's also chanting and mantras. So some people, like I'll tell you, this morning I did a meditation, and while I was walking the dog, it was, to me, it was a chant. What the hell song? I was repeating the same 2 lines of a song over and over, and I was like going to the beat of the music. What was it? Oh, Electric Avenue. Oh, I want to walk down to Electric Avenue. And that was my meditation, but it kept me in the right headspace. It kept my dog walking, which has been a pain in the butt because he's a fat ass lately and has been lazy. And it kept me in the right headspace. Yes. Yes.
Really sleep.
Yes. So that's, that's a good one. Sometimes chanting does not have to be some nidra that you don't understand. You don't speak that language, and so it doesn't mean anything to you. Although I have done those too.
Yeah.
And that works sometimes too. And absolutely, again, if it works for you, it works. That's great. But
yeah, when I'm angry, those ones that mean nothing feel really great. Yeah,
I could totally see that. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I could see that. Absolutely. For sure. Especially if the person you're angry at doesn't know what the hell you're saying.
That's why meditation's so beneficial. You don't take anybody's face off.
So, and yoga is a form of meditation. So, and that is very active body work, posing and that kind of stuff. I have not been to a yoga class in years. I would like to try to go back, but sometimes you don't know what kind of yoga class you're getting, like, are you getting the 20-year-olds who are 36 pounds and, can go do every pose? Yes. That I think, I don't know if I want to try and walk in there and be like, yeah, I really want to do this with all these young kids. They need to have like a fat ass old person meditation or something. Oh yes, I'll go do yoga now. Yes, right. Definitely. But again, that is, I shouldn't do that because that is the, the inner you saying you're not good enough or you won't fit in or we all do it. Yeah. We just have to, I don't know, try to step out of that some. The Navatam meditation, I'm terrible at crafts. I like to do crafts, but I'm terrible at crafts. I posted something on my wall yesterday, I think, that had like a pile of wood and it said, look, I made something out of a pallet. Hi, Linda. I always think whatever craft I'm doing looks like a kindergartner did it. But, I had fun.
These are cute. I don't get to work with kindergartners.
No?
I get the older ones. No. I mean, they're pretty cool, but.
I kind of miss working with kindergartners. I need like pagan children to be able to teach sometimes.
Oh, that would be fun, like an all pagan school, so they know what the hell you're talking about when you say things. Yeah, like Happy Samhain. Like, what the heck is Samhain?
Yes, that would be fun. But our commune community thing someday. Okay, I do coloring though. I do like to color, and that can be a meditation too. So just picking up colored pens and doing that. I have a bunch of different coloring books that are good for different meditations. Like this is a mandala one. And there's different mandalas for different things. Like there's an old person mandala. Where the hell? I should have marked it. Not old person, but you know, when you get older, blah, 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 blah. There's like literally one in here that says, when you get older, this is a good mandala to follow. Oh, I love this one. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, that is pretty. Oh, yeah. All the roots intertwining.
Yes. Oh, later in life, stages of the great round offer opportunities to deepen spiritual understanding. That's this one.
Oh, pretty.
So, you know, that's a good meditation practice too. It's just doing some coloring or drawing. And finally, the last one is journaling. And you can journal about anything. You can journal about your day. You can journal about your spiritual practice. You can do tarot journaling, pull a tarot card or two, you know, and journal about that. I have gotten, actually last week, or I don't know, I think it's been a couple weeks now. I saw at the Dollar Tree, literally, they had decks that were called conversation cards.
Oh, cute.
For $1.25, and there was 3 different ones. One is relationship talks, family talk, and icebreakers. And so when I'm journaling, I have started pulling a card and start journaling about whatever card pulls up.
Oh,
so like this says, if you could have any historical figure as a dinner party guest, who would it be and why? So, and then do a journal entry about that.
Yeah.
You could live anywhere in the world. Where would it be and why? If you
Scotland.
Ireland, yes, Scotland, Egypt. I would. There's so much traveling I still want to do.
Sand. No, I can't do sand. I would visit.
Yeah, yes, definitely visitation only, because I agree. Sand sucks.
Yeah.
But there's so many interesting places that I want to see still, especially now after we went around the country, and that was really cool.
Yeah.
Paris. Oh yeah, Paris would be pretty.
Oh my gosh, that would be nice.
And it's funny, you know, it's different. I want to go different places for different reasons. There's places that I want to go that like have hardly been touched, you know, like some Pacific islands or something that hardly anybody's been to, just because how cool would it be to like walk where nobody has ever walked before.
Right.
And but
that would be neat.
Yes. But you know, for different things. So I try to keep my eye out when I'm out places. So Dollar Tree is a good place. They always have like cool, weird books and coloring books. And like I said, those decks, I just got them at Dollar Tree. And it just to give me something to journal about. I pull some cards. Sometimes my kids always love when my kids, they're not really kids anymore, but the boys, if I'm in the car with them for a while or something, I'm like, oh, look, I have a deck here. Let's pull this and see what it says. Let's answer these questions. They're like, oh God, can you stop? You know, too bad. You're stuck in the car with me. But yes. So all of that is meditation, and all of that should do lots of things. Should lower your heart rate, should help you focus if you have ADD like me, if you have any disorder. Health-wise, it helps a whole lot of things that you wouldn't even imagine. It helps thyroid. It helps if you do a regular meditation. It can help your thyroid.
Yep. They actually lowered my dose by 1 pill a week. I have to skip a pill. Yeah. The weirdest freaking thing.
That is awesome.
She's like, I don't understand. So I set up intermittent fasting, regular meditation, you know, all this. Yeah. I'm trying to step into my Crones. So.
Yes. Okay. I think for our purposes, even though there is all of those things, if you're just starting out and you just want a couple things to try, I recommend Insight timers for the app. And just for one reason is because you can put in there, like it'll ask you how long a meditation you want. So when you're first starting out, start out with 5 minutes. Start out with, less than 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard at first. It's hard to start to try to focus. It's hard to just quiet ourselves. We're always on our phone. I always have the TV on in the background. There's always noise and stuff going on. In this day and age, especially, I think it's hard to quiet ourselves.
Yeah, because our brains are used to flipping now with all the fast video and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
And don't worry. I was gonna say, don't worry if you can't quiet the mind. Like I think that's a misnomer. You can't not think of anything. It's physically impossible. But if I just imagine them like as clouds, and the thought comes in and the thought goes out, and I'll deal with it on the other side, type of thing. So yeah, that's the biggest block I hear a lot is I can't quiet my mind enough to meditate.
yes.
You don't need.
And then you beat yourself up for it. So in your meditation, you're going, okay, and that's why, for one thing, that's why I need a guided one, because I need somebody has to be speaking to get me back into it. Sometimes you start to wander what I need later for groceries, whatever. And instead of stopping your meditation and going, oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. See, I knew I couldn't do this. And then now you're focused on that. You're right. You just have to, it's funny you said clouds. Me being an air person, I always think of it as water, which is weird because I have like no water in my system.
I'm a water person.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
You think of clouds and I think of water, and I am so an air person. But I always think of it as water, as it's just flowing by. And so when I catch myself thinking of the grocery list or the whatever, then you take a breath, and then, okay, what are they saying now? Where am I? Okay, I'm on the mountaintop. And keep going. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself. Forgive yourself for wandering. Everybody does. And that will get better.
Some days are better than others, right? Some days are better than others. You got a million things going on. It's like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
So I just sit there, quiet my, lower everything, my anxiety and my energy, and kind of just ground a little bit, and then I'll go. I'll let myself go back.
Yeah.
Be crazy.
Definitely. And again, and sometimes you're doing that, and I have found I will not force myself to do a meditation that, like, the guy's voice annoys me or something, because then the whole time I'm like, oh God, you're annoying. I can't stand your voice. I can't.
There's one on YouTube I can't.
Oh, she's frozen.
Oh no.
Oh wait, you're back. Wait, I hear you. Yeah, okay, now you're back. I gotcha.
I'm going to call and complain. I don't think it'll.
Don't shave that. Do you have Spectrum?
No, we have Breeze Line, and we pay for the highest tier, which, because we were all gamers, so we pay for the most bandwidth, and it still sucks. So that's not good.
Monopolies. I hate the monopolies. Wherever you are, there's only one that is usually really good, and even that usually, goes through times of suckage.
Yep.
Linda says you're so right. The voice is everything. It is too. I have literally tried to go and okay, I'm going to try to ignore it. So it doesn't work for me. So I just stop it, move on to another one, see if I can find one that doesn't bug me. And the Insight Timer does have, you can bookmark. So if you find one you really do like, you can bookmark it and go back to it. Where are we? Basic techniques.
Talisman, amulet. Did you do that?
I did not yet. You can sometimes, if you're able to touch something, that helps. I wear a lot of bracelets usually, so if and for me, ADD again, I have to be messing with something. And so if that means that I'm clicking through each bead, then that's what it's okay. You don't have to be totally still. This thing that I will say, these two fingers together, your thumb and your whatever the hell this finger. There is a point to that, and it does.
That hurts.
What's that?
That hurts me. Where is
Yes, it is. Yeah. It is. And each finger, there's a point to each finger. This is the one that works for me. There is one with that too. With the next finger, the ring finger too. But this one works for me. And it helps the energy to flow better. And when I first was learning meditation, like real meditation, like tangential meditation, transcendental, not tangential, transcendental meditation.
That's hard. Transcendental.
Yes. You are supposed to put the tip of your tongue.
Oh, I've heard that. Yes, to the roof of your teeth, like up by your teeth. Yes.
Yep, where the roof of your mouth and your teeth meet. It doesn't have to be a whole lot of pressure, just a little.
I have a question. What happens? What happens when you have dentures?
Good question.
I'm gonna take my teeth out.
I think it's the same though, because the point of doing that is that your tongue position opens up the flow of energy. So I don't think it matters if it's correct.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Well, that's good.
So it shouldn't matter. Hi, Witchy best friend.
Yay.
What else? Oh, yeah. So talismans and stuff, that is absolutely fine if you need to have something in your hand. Sometimes you can create a talisman from a stone, from a bracelet, from a little satchel of herbs. There are herbs that will help you with meditation. Rosemary is one of them that is a really good smell because it activates centers in your brain that kind of help to memory and visualization and that kind of thing in rosemary. So rosemary is a good one.
I always do sage. For some reason, I slip into that state easier with sage just because I'm so used to it in ritual, I guess.
Right. Yep.
It's like a tag lock, right? It's like a instant whatever.
Yes, brings you back to that.
Yeah, it's weird if you smell it other than in ritual because I'll have that same feeling come over me like, whoa. So it's weird if you're in a store or whatever.
And how that goes along with the as above, so below thing again, in that everything should be spiritual and ritual, and that the ultimate goal is to connect yourself to the mundane spiritually so that everything we do is a spiritual practice.
Right.
Good luck. But when we have those moments, you can hang on to it and be like, hey, I had one of those moments today.
Yep.
It's good. It's really good.
Oh, that's a good one, Linda, too. Yeah, me too. It's like that Facebook thing I did this morning. I put all my confidence in that stone because I was having a hard time getting out of the house this morning. So it's turned like into almost like an agoraphobia type of thing. So
I totally get that.
I can play with my brain right now is great.
And runes too. Don't forget runes too. When we were learning the runes, there's some of the runes, when you learn that, just like tarot too, when you learn the meaning of the rune, it can then help you and be that talisman, that symbol for you. Like, my favorite, of course, is Uruz, which is the bull horns. It looks like a U almost, the bull charging, and it fills you, because of the spiritual connotation to it, it fills you with that confidence of, oh yeah, wait, I can fucking do this. Yeah, we can do this. And it really, that one especially, for me anyways, I mean, there's others that work really good, Rado and stuff, but that one especially is a good one for me. So whatever works for you.
Connect better with Rado because I need somebody to light a fire under my butt most of the time.
I get that.
Travel and go. That's a chariot one.
Yes, there are days that yes, for sure. Excuse me. All right, where are we at?
Where are we at? I don't know. Stress, anxiety reduction, pain relief. Oh, yeah, pain relief. Did I say I do it for pain relief?
I don't think you did.
Yeah, I use it for pain relief. If I'm having a really like high pain day. Um, yeah, it helps. It
Definitely.
dulls it or something. It makes it not so in your face, So it
And
makes it
I
more
will say
manageable.
I have done it too. I have, in talking about specific ones bookmark, I have a migraine meditation specifically. I have one, I've had the same one for 5, 6, 7 years probably, that, and if they take it off of there, I don't know what I'll do. But that I go to with when I have my migraines, and it works for me because his voice is such that it calms me. It is a meditation that makes you go into the pain, and so
Oh,
you're, instead of trying to follow it or dull it or anything, it makes you enter into the pain, so that then it kind of starts to break around you,
mhm.
and is really, really good for me. And I lost it for a little while, and then I found it again. So definite pain relief. And some
I
stuff that
love
works for
to.
me will not
Yeah,
work for you. Some stuff that works for you will not work for somebody else. So try. There's lots and lots of different kinds of meditations. Depends on the kind of person you are, what element you connect to, what meditation works for you.
right. Have you tried the ones with the different hearts, like
Yes,
the vibrations? Those are nice.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
Those are really
I gotta
nice.
be careful though. It makes like my blood pressure feel weird when it's
Oh,
like a real deep one and I have my earbuds in. Yeah,
oh, I
weird.
was going to say I have to be careful because it bothers my ears sometimes. I don't know if it like disconnects the wax in my ears or what. Sometimes I'm like, oh, what in the world? And like, I feel like I have water in my ears or something because
Oh
it
yeah.
like kind of shakes things up or something. And I have to, and of course, I don't
Um,
remember what hertz it was or which one it was. I really have to pay attention to figure out which
I
ones
know,
do that.
Linda. I just do like meditation. I do sort of like the one Jen does with where you go into the pain and you like see this light breaking up all the pain, and it kind of dulls it a little bit. I have fibro, and um, I think that's it. They don't know what else.
And
Fibro.
I will say too, on again, I feel like I work for Insight Timer or something, but on Insight Timer, if you type in fibromyalgia,
Hashtag
there'll be a
sponsor us.
list of right. Yeah, give me a free subscription. Um, there'll be a list though of meditations, and you can try them until you find one that works for you. For sure. Some of my favorite meditations use soft-spoken voices and tuning forks. Yes, 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 yes. There are categories on here as ASMR. Yeah, yeah. Some of those ASMR drive me crazy because some of them are weird, like chewing noises and shit. But
Yeah, I've never watched one. I've never. No, no, because that aggravates me when somebody's eating. Oh my God, I was raised. Oh boy, did we get smacked if we opened our mouth when we were chewing? Holy crap.
I know, what are they? There's a specific term, mukbangs or something.
Yeah.
There's a specific term, and I'm like, God, the I want to kill you ones. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So that's good. Oh, I just dropped my whole notebook.
Oh no.
It's all right. I have no idea where we were. Hold on. Focus your breath. Apps, resources, emotional release, healing. Yes. I'll tell you, with every single aspect of your day, it helps every single aspect of your day. It helps my relationships because I'm not as impatient with people. It helps my energy levels.
Yeah,
There's something
that
about starting your day with that centering. Okay, I'm going to center myself. I'm going to be ready, prepared for the day. That helps with my energy.
Yeah.
Every single aspect.
Yeah, I usually try to do the daily devotion thing and then do my cards. That's like with my coffee. If I'm not
Yeah.
editing something, that's my other coffee thing.
Right? Yeah. And so try what works for you. If you are looking for specific stuff, find an app that works for you. If it's not Insight Timers, which, and I'll just type it in here in case people don't understand what I'm saying, because I do have a weird Rochester accent sometimes.
Yeah, me either.
Insight Timer. Then find one, that works for you. But I do know that one, the free version, you can get like every different kind of meditation technique on there, at least some.
Cool.
So
you never know what's gonna hit either.
yeah.
It's some of those music things I would never have thought to listen to, and it's just,
Yeah, that's true. It's funny when I'm working on video ideas.
Yeah.
When I'm working on video ideas or something, I can't even count anymore, but I think I have like 5 different YouTube channels, honestly. And so I use each channel for different things, so I don't have to scroll through to try to find shit. And one of them I have is really when I'm working on video ideas or when I need to be writing stuff, I put on it's usually Hogwarts. I really like where they show the Hogwarts in the background, but they have like soft music and stuff.
There's an English teacher at our school that does that on the smart board, and it's just these pretty videos with the nice relaxing music.
Yes,
I love her room. Her room is awesome.
I love to put that on in the background, and Ty loves it. My dog will like go right to sleep next to me, and so then I can get done what I need to get done.
Yeah, it's like the music on like dog TV.
Yes,
dog
yes.
TV on.
Yes,
I'm such a dork.
I am too. I love it though. It does bother me at all, and it's cool because I always, who doesn't want to go to Hogwarts? And then you get to walk around at least. So when I'm looking up, I'm like, oh look, that's like Hagrid's hut. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's good. Just find what works for you. That's the biggest thing is to do it every day. If you missed the beginning, it takes approximately an average of 66 days to create a habit. So for me, because I am who I am, I'm going to put on my phone 66 days of reminders to remind me to do a meditation, so that by the end of that, I should be in a habit of meditation again. See how it works?
We should do a challengey thing, like a reminder on the group. Because I won't remember. I'll have to do it now.
I know. I'm trying to think. Like,
my timer.
I know we can set up posts, but I don't know if you can set up a repeating kind of post all the time. I can't remember.
Yeah, we need mods.
Yes, if anybody's interested in being a mod, let us know.
I'm trying to muddle through all the technology. We're getting there slowly but sure.
I know between us, I know some and you know some. I mean, you know a lot more than I do with other apps for sure, but we'll get there.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know the techie stuff.
I know. Can't we just hire somebody that we don't have to pay to do that?
Yeah. Yeah, like Sean. Shout out Sean.
Yes, please. I will say who I could call because she's awesome with stuff is Deb. Yep, Crones brain. That lives out in Seattle. Yep. Never mind. I'll figure it out. Deb. I actually met her when I went out there. Yep.
Oh my God.
I'm terrible.
No, it's menopause brain.
Yep.
You'll
Oh,
think of
I'm
it like
sorry,
one,
Deb, if you ever watch this.
yeah. It'll come to you and go, damn it, I knew I knew it.
Yep. But I'll see if I can get a hold of her too, because this is something she probably would like too. Although she's a little young for it, but she's getting there. Depends on when you start, right?
Some of this stuff I wish my mom had told me. Like,
Me too.
like it's
I
just not
agree.
stuff to talk about in conversation.
Yeah, a lot of it is that, or I think because some people experience it differently. I
Mhm.
downloaded the Insight app. Yay, Lori, let me know how you like it. I really love that one. I really do. But like my mother, I want to smack her sometimes because she always was like, "Oh, I never had hot flashes and stuff," and I'm like, "Just be quiet,
Whatever.
shut up."
Just shut up.
I don't want to talk to you.
Right.
But everyone's experiences are different. It's just you have to rub it in my face. It's like, well,
Right.
that's true. I try not to talk to people who were pregnant and stuff because I had really quick births, but I wouldn't go up to a pregnant woman and start talking to her about how I barely made it to the hospital all the time. Like that's just terrible.
Actually, you know what I said to one today? I was like, oh my gosh, you're almost due. And I'm like, good luck. And it's an awesome experience. And it kind of totally sucks at the end, but we must go through like oxygen deprivation because I've had 4. Like,
Yeah. You
why
forget
do
that
we
you
do
don't want
that
to do that again.
Yeah. The hell is wrong?
They have a healing canvas, artistic visualization. See, they have all kinds of stuff, Lori.
Ooh,
I'm telling you, every kind of meditation on there. At the very least, if you cannot find any time to meditate or something, when you are in the car, now don't do a guided meditation where you need to close your eyes or anything. But when you are in the car, there are meditations that you can do in the car or audiobooks. There's and listening to an audiobook that will be uplifting to you is a form of meditation.
Yep.
And there's lots of free ones out there, if it's cost is an issue. I've gotten lots of free ones.
The library has a ton.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's everywhere, but it's free and you like order them like you would a book. And
Yeah.
sometimes you have to wait a while, but
Yes,
they're free audio, so that's good.
Definitely. All right. And if anybody has questions, let us know. And, if we don't know it, we can certainly find the answer someplace.
Absolutely. I'm just going over the thing. Cushions, timers, music. We did all that, right?
Yes.
Oh, set realistic expectations. Like Jen said, do 5 to 10 minutes at the start. And then maybe by the end of your 66 days, you'll have done like maybe 20 minutes or, just do little
half
bit.
an hour or whatever. Yep. Don't beat yourself up. Keep trying. Keep at it. It's okay if it doesn't work for a while. Just keep. If you set that time aside, if you are so worried about it and anxiety riddled about it and stuff, you set that time aside and you literally you think through the entire thing and stuff, but you take the 5 minutes a day and it's on in the background, it will be a help. No matter what, it will be a help.
Yeah, I find a lot with the changes and like new stuff that's going on right now. It's easier to stay focused if I'm more grounded,
Yes. And now is the time, if you're having a hard time being grounded, it's still decent weather out, at least, around where we are. If you have a hard time grounded, take your shoes off and go stand in the grass. Literally like that. Oh, if I cannot ground any other way, I usually am wearing some kind of, something, hematite or something for grounding. But if that is not enough, right? If that is not enough, take your shoes off. And there's something about feeling the earth beneath your feet that just takes, 3 or 4 deep breaths and try to let it all sink.
Right.
And that helps.
Well, scientifically, you exchange ions or something like that. Like it's actual scientifically proven to help. So.
Yes, I have that book by, I want to say Skylark, but that's not it. Skyhawk has a whole book on earthing.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep, it's really good. And any meditation, not meditation, any Reiki treatment, all that kind of stuff, I always start with a grounding where I am connecting you to Mother Earth through your feet, the symbolic roots that come out of the bottom of your feet, and connect with Mother Earth and drain anything, anxiety and stuff that you've been hanging on to, and that helps with all the energy exchanges that happen after that. So definitely. And again, if you have any questions, did we go through everything? Did we miss stuff? Use mindfulness in daily life. If nothing else, do some kind of chant in your head as you're walking along, walking the dog, to go for a walk around the block, whatever you got to do. Stay open-minded, seek community. If nothing's working, reach out. I'll try to help. Deb will try to help.
Oh, that reminds me. Has anybody been able to access the chat that's in the Facebook group? Because now I can't find it again. I made it, and then you and I were talking with somebody. What was it?
Rochelle, I think. Rochelle? No, maybe.
No, that was on her group.
Shoot, that was on her group.
But anyway, so I can't find the damn chat.
I'll try to find it, and if I find it, I'll say something again so it'll come up to the top. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I usually start all my meditations that way, Jen. Yay, yes.
Good, yeah.
And most meditations at least will do something, that's why the breathing techniques are the way they are. Most will start with a couple deep breaths to try to get rid of some of the shit that you're carrying around for the day and pull in some good stuff and refresh the energy that you have. Finger labyrinths are great. Absolutely. Yes. That goes along with the mandalas and stuff too, for sure. Tracing out stuff that, you do. That's why coloring, I get a lot from coloring, because it's a repetitive action that I can just kind of not really pay a whole lot of attention to. And it allows me to go someplace else. Yep.
Exactly.
For sure.
Have you ever walked a labyrinth? Like
yes.
One of those. Is that what they're called?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have one in Rochester that I used to go to a lot more. One of the things that was on the schedule for the first Witchy-Palooza, I think, was I was going to take everyone to a labyrinth. A woman created a labyrinth when her husband died, in honor of him, and so it helped her through a grieving process and stuff. And then that first one was crazy, and we ended up not really having a lot of extra time because everybody was exhausted after the first 2 days. We were nuts, and so it ended up not happening. But yes, it's a great way to do walking meditation is the labyrinths. And you can look up, there's I'll try, let me write it, otherwise I'll forget it, but I'll try to post, there's a whole website that you can type in where you're at, and it will tell you if there's public labyrinths near you.
Ooh, cool.
Labyrinth. So I will try to post that in the group. Anything else? This is good.
Think of anything.
And again, if you have any questions, reach out.
Oh, here's one. Dealing with distractions. We did the wandering mind, but what about noise or kids or
sometimes it'd be great to have.
Great. I can have a quiet space now, but it wasn't always that way.
Absolutely. So I was going to say sometimes
10 minutes, I'm going in my room. If somebody's dying, come get me. If not, just leave me alone for 10 minutes.
And there's one room in your house that usually has a lock on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That you can go into and say, stay the hell out, and that's your bathroom. If all else fails,
take a shower.
Yep. Do it in the shower. Sit on the throne. You can put the seat down. You don't have to be butt ass naked on it. But with 4 boys in the house, sometimes I had to go, okay, nope, I'm just gonna lock the door, leave me the hell alone for a minute.
Yep. Before I pop, I'm gonna go chill. for a
Yep.
minute.
Definitely. When they were I mean, most mothers anyway, if you were a mother, most mothers learn that pretty early on, that like sometimes you have to let them scream in their crib and go to a different room and be like, okay, I'm gonna take a minute because I'm going to kill you.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
It's like, I don't understand what's wrong.
Yeah. I don't get it. And usually it's because my energy is like, I can't do
I
this.
know. Yeah. It's weird how refreshed just like a 10-minute meditation makes you, though.
Yeah.
It's like a
And you know
30-minute
what's
nap,
funny?
you know, it's nice.
I will say in the crone phase of life, that happens still, but it's different. For me anyways, it happens sometimes with other people, my father, sometimes with myself. Sometimes I can't stand my own energy enough that I'm like, what the hell is like I want to kill somebody. Sometimes I'm like, okay, whoa, I need, and again, I will try, if I can, try to take my shoes off and go stand in the grass and be like, okay, nobody's done anything to like warrant me slitting their throat yet. So
Right.
really, I just need to let this go somehow, somewhere.
Right.
So it happens for all of us for different reasons, but hormones still.
Yeah. Reverse teenager. Holy
Yes.
smokes.
Yes. 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 Okay. Yeah. This was great, guys. I know I
So,
appreciate it. It's nice to be able to get together and chat about it and figure it out. And
have you thought about what we're doing and when we're doing?
I have, it's my ADD, but I have so many ideas that I'm like, oh, this, and this, and this, and this. I have to
That's
find
why I have to
the
make a
paper.
list. Because if I don't have a list, oh my God, it's like
Yeah,
everywhere.
I have about 40 notebooks in the house, and unfortunately, none of them are like, I tried it. They always start out as this one is for tarot, this one is for this, and then it's like whichever one I happen to have around, then I
Is
write
right
stuff in
around.
that one. So I have a whole list some in one of these, and I'll try to message you with the list of ideas that I have, and then we can look at it and see what.
All
Like
right.
one thing I keep saying, I and it's like every day I'm telling you, the universe is like, nope, you can't do that video yet. Okay.
Oh, geez.
But I would like to start a series about tarot decks that are really good for crone kind of stuff.
That would be
Because
awesome.
I have a bunch that I pulled out. And then I was thinking the other day, I started in another notebook that I think is in my bedroom. This tarot deck is called Our Tarot. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's specifically
no.
a woman-based deck, and it's a whole. The guidebook is like this thick. It's a whole history. It's notable women in history. Every card is a different notable woman in history. So I've been going through that and pulling out Crones. And I thought maybe I'll just do like a series of the Our Tarot and just do a quick like 5-minute. This is what this person did, and
Yeah. Oh, that would be good. Because then we could go through the card meanings too, right?
yes,
From like a
yeah.
more of an older, lens. Oh, yeah, that would be good.
Yes. So that's one of the ideas I have out of the
Where's my
12.
tarot book? I made a tarot book. Where did it go? Oh, I got it. Look. Which way am I going? Oh, see. I had a
Oh,
color book, and then I didn't want to color in it anymore. So I had a great big universal weight deck, and I made a
yeah,
tarot book out of it. So I'm gonna like take all my notes
love
in
it,
that.
love it. You're so damn creative.
Well,
I
they
love
were so big I couldn't use them, so I didn't want
it.
them to
Yeah,
sit there.
I love it. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm really excited, and we'll keep going. If you guys have suggestions of videos you want to see, feel free to message us or put them on the page or in the comments below or whatever.
I think we're on just about every social media at this point.
Yay.
Oh, no,
I'll have to.
Reddit. favorites and Reddit.
I was gonna say there's a couple that I'm like, oh shit, what is that? I gotta find. Oh, look, I swear that Discord one. I know I'm on Discord someplace, but I gotta find us.
Maybe if I post, I haven't written hardly anything in there.
We'll get there. Yeah.
I'm subscribed to a couple people in on the Discord through YouTube. So, but
Cool.
other than that, I don't know what to do.
Yes.
With it.
Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. We are, obviously we've hit enough. We're like at 88 already. Yay!
Yay!
Subs, so
Thank you.
yay! Thank you.
All right.
All right. We'll see you next time.
Good night. I'll post on the group and I'll do a short or something here. Let somebody know what we're doing. All right.
Yay.
Bye, friends.
Bye.